Okay, so I'm going to start by swatching these, and just to let you guys know a little bit of my personal favorites as far as Maybelline goes. If you watch my videos, you do know that I'm obsessed with the Fit Me collection from Maybelline, and my color is 230, and this is what the Maybelline foundation looks like, or the Fit Me foundation looks like. Then I switched over to Better Skin foundation, and I take the color, I think it's 50. Let's see, what color is this? I think it's 50. Yeah, 50 natural beige, and the packaging looks like this. It's kind of worn out because I use it so much, and I think I need another bottle because this one's almost out. As you can see, there's a little bit of empty space here, so I really, really love these. The best thing to do is know your shade in other products. So when you're at the drugstore, if they don't have like a return policy and you don't have the extra cash to buy more than just one shade and you're risking it, I would take the bottle and kind of use it and swatch it on my hands, knowing that, you know, in this case, number 230 from the Maybelline Fit Me collection is my shade, 100%. I'm going to put that on the back of my hand and then use a swatch from the new foundation to kind of go as a color match or a color guide. So anyways, I'm going to be starting with number 40 Nude, and this is what the packaging looks like on the new Velvet, Dream Velvet foundation. So quick little swatch there, and this is what it looks like. It looks like it's going to be too light for me, so that's a drag. And the next one is going to be number 70 Pure Beige. And that one as well looks super duper light. And I think even mixing them is going to make it way too light, so I'm probably going to have to go with a different shade. But since, you know, we're in this review already, might as well keep going. I also picked up their blender, which looks like this, and it says to get it moist. Oh no, a lot of people don't like that word. And it looks like a beauty blender on a stick, and I have several things that are, you know, comparable to this, and what it says is for you to get this wet. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this primer water from Smashbox. You can just use tap water, whatever, to get this thing wet. So you're going to get it moist, it says, and then use a paper towel to dry it off. Okay, got it. I don't know how this is going to work, but okay. So I'm going to use more of the 70, I don't know. I feel like the 40, no, 7, let's see. Yeah, as you can just see how different the shades are. As you can see, this is my shade for Maybelline Fit Me, and these are the two that I just swatched. And you can see these are more pink than I would like, so I'm not sure how the color is going to look on me, but I'm just going to go ahead with this review because I did want to show you guys how it felt on my face, and then also how this little beauty or dream blender works as well. It's just, I don't feel like it's wet enough because it's not getting swollen like a beauty blender typically would. So I'm going to go with, let's go with Pure Beige. Got a little bit of that product on the back of my hand, and I'm going to start applying this. So it says put a small amount of that onto your face. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like this is just moving the makeup around on my face. It's not really, yeah, it's not doing a good job of like blending it all over my face. So I'm gonna use a different brush. Actually, I should just use a beauty blender and see how that works. Get this guy wet. So that's a fail. I would definitely skip that little dream blender because it's more like a nightmare. And I'm going to go ahead and use a beauty blender. Now my problem with this foundation is that it's really thick. It's super thick where that I can't even see why they would recommend using a beauty blender. This looks awful. You guys, like I can't even continue. First of all, it looks like I'm applying, Halloween makeup to my face. It's way too thick. I'm gonna have to just stop. This is a burnt fail. Let's try, how about just trying it just with our fingers? It's really, really thick. It's really thick. So, it's really thick. It's so thick. I don't like it. Applying it with your hands is like a big fat fail, so let's do a foundation brush, because I'm sure some of you guys are cringing at the fact that I was using my fingers just now. So let's use a foundation brush. It's so thick, you guys. I only use a little bit. So if you're looking for full coverage, get it, girl. This is where it's at. This far, I mean, obviously, you guys, look at that. It's just like, I'm wearing a mask. So I put some makeup on, and I still feel like I'm white as a ghost. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just used to looking more tan, and since I don't, I'm feeling like, I don't know, it's kind of scary. I was like, back up. I'm still not sure how I feel about this foundation. I feel like it's still pretty thick. All of my makeup that went on afterwards, like my highlight, my blush, and my bronzer, I felt like the makeup didn't dry as fast as other formulas have. So it kind of just sat on top instead of actually like really blending in. But maybe I'm supposed to be this light because look at my skin. I mean, look at my neck. Look at my neck. It's like the same color, so you know it's the right shade, but I just feel like it's so light and it is still pretty thick, and I don't know, I feel like it's gonna move too much with my sweat. So I'm gonna go out into the world. I was gonna say the wilderness. I'm not going to the wilderness, but I'm gonna go out into the world, and I will check in with you guys when I get home to see how it held up, because that is the true test of your makeup. Like, yeah, it looks great when you put it on, but like you walk outside 2 seconds later and then, you know, your face melted off. So we're gonna see how it holds up. So get this in your brain. Snap! Okay, so I just got home from smoking hookah with my sister, so sorry for my red eyes, but I just wanted to quickly talk about the wear on this foundation, which I might be drunk. I'm like, am I qualified to be doing this review right now? So I'm trying to think of how long I've been out. It's about 9:30 right now, and I left the house at around 12, I would say. So a good 9 hours of wearing that foundation, and this is what I am left with. So you can't really see my contour. A little bit of my highlight hung on for dear life, but not too bad where I feel like there's cracking or really dry or spots that are missing of the makeup that just completely wore off. So altogether, I like the foundation more than I thought I would, to be honest with you. I honestly probably would not wear it again. So my final opinion about the Dream Velvet foundation would just be to skip it altogether, in my opinion, unless you are looking for a high or a full coverage foundation, because if you're not, don't do it. If you're looking for something natural, this is not the product for you. This is definitely an extra full coverage foundation, as you guys saw earlier in the demo. It's just, it covers so much and it's so thick. And like if you have acne scars or just scarring, period, discoloration, birthmarks, and things like that that you want to cover, this is probably something that you're going to be looking for anyhow, like a full coverage foundation. So that's it for this review. Hopefully you guys found it helpful, because that is the point. And if you have any products that you'd like me to review, like this foundation, or any new products that you see out there, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.